but back then she's like, look, I have 4 shops in this area. I want to grow it. She drove with me one time, introduced me to people. And then after that, it was up to me.
Yeah,
And,
there we go.
again, I'm 19. I'm driving a refrigerated truck. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the big box on the
Yeah,
back.
you got to keep the flowers cool.
Yes. And like, just even just driving that as a 19-year-old, like what
Yeah,
trust she must have had in me, right, to
yeah.
just give me this
Uh-huh.
vehicle that. So and I would drive to these shops, so we would have all the flowers on the back of the truck. And at that time, wholesale floral would you would call them, they would put it in a box, and it would come in a box to you. Her philosophy was as fresh as possible, so it was refrigerated and it was in water on the truck, so people could come out on the truck and pick out what they wanted. It was brilliant.
Yeah,
So
especially
she
though, because you make a wrong turn and the flowers go. I mean, oh my, like driving, she must have really trust you for real. Because I
hey
could see a young me, 19 years old, that's maybe, make a sharp turn and all of a sudden, and that's the order, it's supposed to be there that day fresh, then you've lost the client. Like if you
oh,
make
for
a
sure.
wrong turn, you've lost the client.
And it was also, again, going back to being 11 years old, and my dad teaching me about perishable items,
Yeah.
right, rotation, all of that. So but I would show up at these flower shops. They didn't know me from anyone else, and I would just say, hey, who you marrying or who you burying today, because I got what you need. Come on out.
Wow, that's a
you
good one.
know
That's yeah, that's
yeah. And I got
program.
it from my mom because I heard her say that in the
Yeah.
shop. She's like, all I do is marry and bury. And I'm like, I love it, let's go with it,
Love
right?
it. Let's
Again,
take that.
19.
That's books. That's something. Hey, that's something. You can put that on a t-shirt. It's something strong.
And they would come out and
Mhm.
they would get whatever they needed.